Hey, boom, been a while, hey, video. SH Figure Arts Medical Machine. We're getting right into it. This thing, I feel like no one wants it. I feel like when this announced, no one even cared enough to get mad at it. Because when people see a release they don't care about, sometimes they'll get mad at it. But this one, genuinely, no one was mad because no one cared, right? And the price didn't help either, because if I remember correctly, it was like 80 before tax and shipping. Reason why I got this, the reason why I decided I want to buy this with my hard-earned money is because this medical machine is the catalyst for one of my favorite moments ever in Dragon Ball. And because of that, I was like, I kind of have to get this. I mean, I didn't have to, but I really wanted to. Before we get into any of the features or anything, here's just how it looks with Goku inside, because this thing has no kind of like articulation or anything to look at, right? It's straight up just a prop. So what matters the most is how it looks. And it looks like, okay, like from the outside it looks good, right? Because it's a simple design. When you open the door and on the inside you see there's not really any detail. If you want to add any detail you have to do that yourself, which is kind of like, this shit was $80, you could have done that yourself, Tamashi. But I guess the price hike really does come from the fact that, I mean, it's probably good plastics, but also the fact that there's the light up feature. Ooh, it could light up. Oh my gosh. And luckily, it already comes with the batteries pre-installed. So once you open it, it works straight out the box. You don't have to do anything. Of course, in the future, you'll probably have to replace the batteries, but just taking it right out the box, you don't have to do anything. Just open it and it works out. It works. But yeah, here is the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku inside of there, because this is the figure that it was made for. As you can see, the new head sculpt. Yes, this comes with a new head sculpt for Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, which came out like, what, 8 years ago? We're still getting DLC support for that guy. I didn't show the faceplates in the video. He comes with 2 different faceplates, one with his eyes closed, one with a beat up open-eyed face. And then the new head sculpt where his hair is up flowing in the water, obviously. Both of the head sculpts are not compatible with the normal hair on Saiyan Raised on Goku. I'm pretty sure I tried that out. It is not compatible because it is a different face shape. But the pegs do look similar, so it could theoretically fit, but naturally it does not fit well, at least. Each faceplate also comes with 2 holes on the side because of the wires that you need to plug into Goku's head. So they have 2 holes within the faceplate. So without the wires in Goku's head, it's gonna look a little off. But yeah, speaking of those wires, there is some assembly that comes with this, which honestly isn't that bad. Like, I was expecting it to be more work. On the top, you could take it off. There's a piece you could take off, so the wires are way more accessible and easier to put in. And that's honestly the hardest part about this, is getting the wires to actually go into Goku's face, because I really honestly can't get it 100% in those holes. I don't know if it's supposed to. Maybe if you warm it up with warm water, it'll become more malleable, so you'll be able to get it in there easier. But I didn't do that. I kind of just threw them in there. That's what it looks like fully assembled. I really don't want to take it apart because it wasn't a pain in the ass to put together, but it wasn't a pleasant time either. It's honestly not that hard. On a difficulty scale, I'd probably give it like a 5 out of 10 to put together. And even that might be giving it too much. Size comparisons, important too. It's a little shorter than a Goku, which I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that's accurate. I think that's accurate. If you put a Goku next to it, it's a little shorter than a Goku, like the same-ish height, I guess. On the promo images, of course, they had the old Battle Clothes Vegeta laying down next to it, which I have the old Battle Clothes Vegeta. The body's in the box and I didn't feel like pulling out the body. But yeah, honestly, this is just like a decoration piece for me. Like, you could definitely find and get cheaper, like, I'm pretty sure, or at least one that's worth more bang for your buck. But like I said, I felt like I kind of had to get this release because of what it means to me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put the clip in the video because it's copyright, but basically it's the scene where Goku is finally healed from the rejuvenation chamber, specifically in Dragon Ball Z Kai, because that is where they play Ultra Super Dragon Soul, which is one of my favorite fucking songs, like, ever. And it comes from Dragon Ball Z Kai, and it only plays in that moment. I was 100% expecting that shit to play during the Super Saiyan transformation, but unfortunately it didn't. But just to have it in a random ass scene where Goku is finally rejuvenated was honestly, like, really cool. The Omen 2 Super Saiyan, when Goku jumps in the air and his hair takes the shape as a Super Saiyan for a little bit, is peak. It's so peak. The lighting function, it's decently bright. Like, it's obviously not going to be like a flashlight or anything. It's not going to stick out insanely, especially if there's any light in your room. But turning off all your lights in your room, it'll stick out for sure. It says that on its own, it'll stay active for 4 minutes straight before turning off by itself. Every time you want to activate the light, you either have to open and close the door, or you can press the little white button on the front of the screen, which is really cool that that has functionality. That's the one thing I was hoping for with this thing, is that at least one of the buttons has some sort of functionality, and luckily one of them does. But yeah, as you can see, that's how it looks like with the lights off, and I say it looks pretty flipping good. It looks pretty good. And now here, you see the pose that Goku's in. I'll just do like a little demonstration on like how exactly you would do this pose for Goku, if anyone's new to posing or anything. You want to get him in a specific squatting position because of device in the middle that separate his feet. You don't want his feet to be together, so you have to make sure his feet are separated, and also you want to make sure his arms are resting on his legs, because it's a kind of a weird position. It's a seated position but also a resting position, and this would be easier to pull off with the torso mod. My Saiyan Rays on Earth Goku actually has the torso mod, but here the Goku I'm using, the Z Fighters Goku, does not have the torso mod. Or maybe it does. I don't remember. But anyway, the hardest part about this will be getting Goku in and also inserting the wires. It's honestly not as bad as I might be saying it is, but just me. I'm not an assembly guy. I don't like putting shit together. I want the shit to just work out the box. So that might just be me. But yeah, no, there it is. Honestly, would I recommend this to anyone? Probably not, especially because of the price and the fact that it was a premium Bandai exclusive. You're probably gonna have to overpay for this even more than you already were overpaying, because of the fact that Bandai doesn't sell it anymore. You have to get it off of eBay or something like that. I will say, I have this currently sitting on my bookshelf on the very top row, and when all my lights are out and I just turn it on, it's a really cool thing to look at. And the bubble effects too, I appreciate they added the bubble effects, because those do stand out once you do click the button. And it's kind of cool. Is it $80 cool? Probably not. So the best thing to do with this figure is to pretend you did not spend anything on it. Just forget the amount of money you spent on it, and you'll have a time of your life. You'll be able to look at this and be like, whoa, so cool, this is so amazing. But other than that, do I recommend this? No, not at all. Not at all. This is honestly just a selfish purchase. Like I said, this is because of my favorite moment in Dragon Ball Z Kai. Very selfish of me. And I'm not going to deny that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna end it now. Bye.